Hello everyone, Brewmaster here, coming again with another great ale review. I've got my good friend Danny here tasting with me again tonight. Like I said before, you'll probably see him a lot on these. We've got something pretty tasty. I think that will be pretty tasty anyway. We haven't tried it yet. This is from Rogue Breweries. This one is called Chateau Rogue. It is Roguenbier Rye Ale. This is it's called First Growth. Now, if you can see here at the top, it says GYO multiple times across the red label. That is grow your own. This stuff is dedicated to farmers, fermenters, and brewers. GYO is Rogue Ale's term for grow your own. We made this ale with our own rye, hops, and barley. It says farming takes determination. Our entire first planting of Rogue Farms Dream Rye was eaten by a wave of slugs in 24 hours. We were determined to grow and brew with our own rye, so we replanted. Dare, risk, dream. It says brewed using 9 ingredients: Rogue Dream Rye, Rogue Black, Rogue Smoked, Rogue Caramel 40, and Rogue Barley Farms Dare and Risk malts. It has Rogue Hopyard Independence hops, free-range coastal water, and Weissen yeast. There are no chemicals, preservatives, or additives. It's 13 Plato, 25 IBU, 73 AA, and 15 degrees L. The food pairings for this one are fish and anything pretty much barbecued or open flame cooked. This stuff is, if I used my additions correctly, the Play-Doh equals out to about 5.2 ABV, so it's not super stout, just a regular type deal. I'm pretty interested to see what this stuff tastes like. They're growing a lot of their own stuff. They have their own farms. They have at least 2 brew pubs that I read about, and it sounds pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready to try it.
We've had a few this evening. We usually tend to try to do the reviews before having a few, but we had a good selection tonight, and we're going to do a couple more, so if we get a little sloppy tonight, you'll have to forgive us. This Rogue cap looks just like the other one I showed you on the chocolate stout. I'll let you pour first. There you go.
Thank you.
See what this stuff looks like. Get a good pour here. It does not look at all as light as I suspected it would. At all. That is fairly dark looking. Nice head. Really tight bubbles, creamy head. Probably a good, almost 2-finger, I'd say. A lot of carbonation. Really malty colored. Get a pour on this one too. Fairly aggressive. See what kind of head we'll get out of that. Get the rest of that. So yeah, you get a really nice head out of that, and it's a really nice color. It looks a little darker than what it is on my camera. My light is not that great. Let me tilt it down here and see if I can get you a little bit of a better view of the color. So you actually can see through it pretty well. It's a nice cloudy, really dark amber color. And
yeah, definitely amber.
Yeah,
it's looking unfiltered.
That's what I was saying. I was just about to say, it does look like it might be unfiltered. You can see some particles floating in there. And like I said, there are a lot of bubbles. Fairly carbonated. Let's get a nose on this and see what it smells like. You can smell the roasted malt a little bit in this. I didn't expect that. A little bit of a sweet smell.
Yeah, almost citrusy.
A little bit of, you can get a little bit of hops. It smells almost maybe like it might be Cascade hops, but it's not. That's not what it said on the bottle. But it smells a little Cascade hoppy. A little sharp hop scent. A little tiny bit sweet maybe. Let's go ahead and taste it, see what it tastes like. That is pretty nice tasting. As you can see, It retains the head pretty well. It's got some pretty nice lacing all the way around. It looks like the type of lacing that'll probably stay the whole time. What do you think? What are you getting from the taste?
Definitely smoky. I would definitely I would pair this with barbecue for sure. For sure.
Yeah, it would be pretty delicious. It's nice dark. I did not expect it to be so dark at all. I mean, it's kind of a really dark amber that's cloudy, and you can tell that they use some fairly roasted malt in this for just being a regular ale. It's not a stout, but it does give you a little bit of that stout body, a little bit. It's thicker than a normal ale. It's not I wouldn't call it heavy, but it's a nice medium.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice
Good
medium body.
carbonation.
Oh no, I would think this is, I don't know, this is I'd have to rate this pretty highly. It's tasty, nice head. The body is nice. It's got a nice aroma.
Yeah.
Yeah, really smoky.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely get that smoke now that you mentioned it. Smoky with malt, a bit of hops, a little bit sweet.
Oh yeah.
That's actually a really good ale. I continue to be impressed by the Rogue brand. Everything I've tried from them so far, I have liked, and more than just a little. Out of the 1 through 10, I think that I would have to give these guys a very solid 7.5. Very nice, dark, sort of it's like a brown ale almost.
Yeah.
Little caramel taste to it. It's actually really tasty. Session wise, I don't know if everyone can session this for sure. I think it's tasty, and if I had a number of them, I'm sure I could put them down. I could session these. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very. You got some sweetness, some fruit, some smokiness. I could definitely session this.
Yeah, it's a really tasty beer. Yet again, another hit from Rogue Ales. Cheers. You guys have a nice night. Leave your comments in the box below. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more of these videos. If you guys have any suggestions, please send me suggestions. I will get whatever I can. And you guys have a nice night.